disrespectful. There was one point in the debate where it was just so overwhelmingly disgusting that Joe Biden just said, first he told him to shut up, called him a clown twice, and literally said, this is so unpresidential. I thought it was just me. My husband and I sat there with bated breath. I mean, when I tell you, we sat there like we was about to watch Whitney Houston come back and sing at the Super Bowl. You heard me? We was ready. But I don't think anyone was ready for the level of disrespect, the immaturity, the juvenile type behavior, the lack of self-control. And it is very indicative of the way in which he plans on leading. I think the best leaders are the best listeners because they understand what's going on. And the only way you can understand someone's perspective, especially if you don't live their life, is to listen. And it's hard to listen when you're talking. It's something I teach my daughter. She's only 6. I mean, she's not running the free world either. But, you know, at the point in which she is big enough, I hope that these are embedded in her head. I am embarrassed as an American today. I feel like the rest of the world, if they watch that, they laughing at us. They laughing. I ain't laughing because it's our reality. That man, y'all notice that? Biden wouldn't call him Trump or president. He called him that man, this man, that man, that man. It was everything, honey. I just know one thing. With all that's going on in the world, with pay cuts, with cutbacks, with people being fired, figuring out what's going on with the stimulus, all of that, y'all need to get your asses up and out and figure out how you going to get to these polls in November. There's not a lot of time left. And maybe you already made your plan. So if you've already made your plan, do yourself a favor and someone else a favor and help make a plan for someone who can't. Maybe you have a cousin that is not mobile or has a few kids and is homeschooling and, you know, won't be able to really take time off that day. Go stay and hang out with the kids. Bring the kids with you guys. Bring them tablets. Bring some chairs. Bring some water. Pack a lunch. Bring some chicken. Do whatever it is you need to do, but get yourself to them polls. I am ashamed as an educated, proud, unapologetically Black woman to see the display on stage yesterday called a presidential debate. It was absolutely disgusting. Black Lives Matter. Thank you, Joe Biden, for saying it. Thank you, Joe Biden, for saying that Donald Trump is a racist. And thank you, Donald Trump, for letting the world know that you sit with the Proud Boys, this extreme white supremacist group, and you wouldn't even denounce white supremacy after being asked 4 times. You diverted and then dog whistled. This ain't even my news, but it's our news. It's what's going on in the news. So I'm going to break it down a little bit more concise because it's going to go over the airwaves for like millions and millions of people to hear, syndicated everywhere. But be clear. This is so, last night's debate was like, and it's one of those things where, okay, 2 things really fast. My husband broke it down to me. Whenever you run, you have what you call a platform, which is what you plan on doing, your plan, which is why I always say go to joebiden.com and find out his plan for Black America, his plan for healthier Black people, his plan for the Black economy. We need to know what their platform is, and what they're running on is their written plan, which is what you propose. So with all of this denouncing of Obamacare, the real question, which was never answered, is what is the plan? If you are going to take away Obamacare, what is the plan? Because I'll tell you one thing. When I got pregnant with my first child, Marley Ray Sterling, I was on Obamacare. Thank you, Jesus. If not, I would have to pay out of pocket almost $100,000 to have my baby. So that stuff matters. Pre-existing matters. And COVID-19 is real. How are you going to go get your checks? How are you going to go get tested? How are you going to get your medicines without proper insurance? Talk to me. Obamacare is an Affordable Care Act. And for those that do not have private insurance and do not have money to pay for independent insurance, it allows them to be insured. That's what Obamacare is in a very short, concise way. So that we don't have to have people sitting around here with illnesses and diseases that cannot help themselves. Some people have jobs that have medical plans. Great. I paid my medical premium this year because I have SAG-AFTRA. Thank you, SAG. Everybody doesn't have that. And for those that don't have that, how do they eat? How do their kids eat? I'm gonna find it right now. All right.